Hi, and welcome to Childline's breathing and relaxation video supported by ESB. We hope this will offer you some positive and relaxing tools to use when you are feeling stressed, worried, or in need of some me time. Deep breathing is one of the best ways to lower stress in the body, sending a message to the brain to calm down and relax. Our Childline team will now take you through some guided exercises that you can do wherever and whenever you like.
Sometimes our minds race and we need to remind ourselves to be present in the moment. When we are present in the moment, it can help us to feel less panic and less stress. If you are starting to feel anxious or worried, it can sometimes be helpful to pull your mind back into the present moment so that you feel a little calmer in your thinking. The following exercise is something that we often practice with young people we work with, and the feedback from many is that they find it helpful. It is free and can be used at any time. For example, if you're sitting in class and feeling panicky, or if you're waiting for the bus and start to feel worry building up inside you. To start, hold out one hand in front of you. With the other hand, point your index finger and use it to trace your open hand, starting at your thumb. Move up from your thumb, taking a deep breath into your belly. When you get to the top of your thumb, hold your breath for 2 seconds. Then move your finger back down your thumb, letting your breath out as you go. Do the same thing for the next finger. As you go up your finger, breathe in deeply to your belly. When you get to the top of your finger, stay there for 2 seconds. Then move back down your finger, letting your breath out slowly again. Keep doing this until you reach the end of your hand. If you like, you can start over again until you start to feel a little calmer and more present in the moment.
When we are going through a difficult time, our thoughts can become increasingly negative. One way of trying to cope with a difficult situation is to create our own personal mantra to help us through. For example, some young people we work with can feel anxious on the run-up to school reopening. They can often feel overwhelmed, especially after a long break like the summer holidays. Many young people have said to me that they can start to have repetitive negative thoughts like, I'm not going to do well in school this year, what's the point in going, I'll never be as good as my classmates. When we repeat a positive mantra in our mind, it can help reduce and counteract and combat those negative thoughts. I encourage young people to create their own positive sentence that they can repeat in their mind. For example, I can do this, I will get through this. If you are watching this and want to create your own unique mantra, think about what words you would find calming and helpful. It's free, it won't cost you anything. And when your mind slips back into negative thoughts, try and combat this with your more powerful, positive mantra. You could even write down your mantra somewhere you will see it every day and can repeat it to yourself. You might like to save it on your phone, in your diary, on a poster, or by your bed. Self-talk is hugely powerful. So with a little creativity, you can invent your own positive mantra that may not take away negative thoughts completely, but if you stay committed, it will hopefully help ease negative thoughts and help you cope a little bit better. Sometimes our minds race ahead to things in the future, to things that may or may not happen, or we can sometimes overthink and ruminate over things that happened last week, last month, or last year. If you are starting to feel anxious or worried, it can be sometimes helpful to pull your mind back into the present moment so that you feel a little calmer in your thinking. The following exercise is something that we often practice with the young people we work with, and the feedback from many is that they can find it really helpful. It's free and can be used at any time. For example, if you're at home in your room studying for a maths exam you have in the morning, and you're starting to get anxious and overwhelmed thinking, I'm not going to do well, it can be really hard to focus, concentrate and study. This exercise will only take 60 seconds and we can try it out now if you want. This is a 5-4-3-2-1 technique. So we're starting off with 5 things we can see around us. And you can name these in your head. For example, you might see a window, a door, your phone, a chair, a carpet. Then we move on to 4 things you can feel. It could be the jumper you're wearing, the desk you're sitting at, or it could be the feel of your feet on the floor. Then you're bringing your mind to 3 things that you can hear. It can sometimes be helpful to close your eyes for this one, as it really tunes your hearing into the environment around you. So you might hear the sound of your own breathing, or perhaps the rain outside. Then we move on to 2 things you can smell. It could be your perfume, or it could be the cup of coffee you have on your desk. And finally, we name something in your mind that you can taste. Again, it could be your coffee or the last meal you've eaten. We hope that this technique will ground you and help your thinking become clearer and calmer.
Thank you for watching, and hopefully this video has given you some new tools to practice in your daily life. Always remember, our Childline listening service is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and can be contacted on the phone 1-800 66 66 66 or text 50101 or live message www.childline.ie. Again, we would like to say thank you to ESB Energy for Generations Fund for supporting the development of this video.